yelling at Gardner to move.
John, anybody that's had doubts that this club is going to be good, forget all about it. Anybody that's had doubts as Gardner goes downtown again, he's smelling that gold trophy.
Gardner out of the corner, burying that three. You saw him do it from NBA range. This time he does it on the baseline.
Well, he makes big shots.
Now just a 4-point lead for Arizona. Three-pointer. Oh, how tough is he?
Oh, yes, and he's nodding. He's nodding. He feels it. He said, I'm in the rhythm, man.
Haslam from the free throw line. No good. Right into the hands of Walton. Keeps his dribble alive as he hits the deck. And Arizona gets the stop. Walton to Fry.
Bynum and Nelson.
Bynum lines up a three-pointer and knocks it down.
He looked right in the All-American face. He said, how does this one taste, baby? He said, the kid from Grade Tech, from out of Chicago to Windy City. How did Bill Self with the Fighting Illini?
Oh, big stuff from behind by Fry.
They're trying to get Walton down in that box against the freshman James White.
Bynum jacks up another three.
I mean, are you kidding me? Are you serious? This kid is going to become really special. All he's got to do is listen to those coaches, work, and work, and he'll be right up there with all the outstanding guards that have played at Arizona.
Nelson trying to answer back, and then White goes over the back of Walton. Bynum now with 16.
Two big threes, though, John, when they needed some help. There he is shooting right in the face of Nelson. Then he comes down. Second time, he says, why not? I'll go one more time. Gets a good screen, uses the screen. Nelson doesn't get over the top of the screen. Whenever you go fourth man against the screen, you don't get over the top.
Gardner trying to clear some space. Clock is at 2. Anderson has to let it go. Beats the buzzer and knocks it in.
They say he did that regularly in practice last year against Richard Jefferson. Good jump shot. His dad's got to be jumping with joy. His dad played for Lute Olson back at Long Beach City College. There's Anderson now. There's the little jump shot out of Long Beach, California. Good wing jump shooter. He's an excellent shooter. You watch him shoot in practice before the game, and you can just see his touch and his range. He's just getting, again, familiar to the 5-on-5 situation, playing in game competition. Screen and Anderson pops out.
Shot clock at 5.
Oh, they missed Anderson. Had him.
Eddie Valentine, I think, was ready to make a call perhaps for a travel. But the timeout came before with just 3 seconds on the shot clock.
We've had some great matchups in the past here, John, in the Icon Classic.
And you remember last year.
They're going to be sensational this year with Kansas, with Heinrich and Boschie and Good in the college. There's 3 seconds left. Curry Dipka come off the screen and look for the shot. There's Anderson.
Couple of dribbles, drives, gets it by the mark, and it's good.
He's made 2 great plays. Anderson has made 2 great plays in the last 2 possessions. This time with the left hand, he's a go-to guy. That bench jumps with joy, a lot of jubilation. They want to celebrate down in Arizona, where they're familiar with celebrations after the Diamondbacks won.
How about that? Getting a quality shot with 3 seconds on the clock. Great recognition by Anderson for how much time he had to get it on the glass.
And also great job out of coaches making sure they designed to get it into his hands. And remember, the clock doesn't start until he touches the ball. And there he is utilizing the left hand. I'll tell you one thing, man. He really is going to be a solid player, he and Walton. Look at the bench. They love it, man. They want to say, we want that gold trophy and fly all the way back to Arizona. Lute Olson coaches like it's his first.
But if Arizona controls the attack, Florida has to foul immediately.
Exactly. They'll stop that clock. All these officials taking charge right here. See, it's added a little mystery to the game rather than the ultimate possession.
Good point.
It's added a little mystery.
We like
a little drama. Show you the Bonner. Oh, and he threw it away. He threw it away. Got to make a steal here. You got a foul, John, to stop the clock.
Oh, the rebound! The rebound! Are you kidding?
Oh my God, he gets the rebound! What a win! MVP! MVP! It's got to be Jason Gardner. He's got to get the MVP award.
Not only goes after the rebound, the presence of mind to throw it up.
I tell you, what a great W Nobody on the lane there in the third spot, and he comes up with the rebound because he's able to go right down the lane. Nobody there to take the shooter, and it backfires and hurts Florida big time.
And then again, as I mentioned, when he gets the ball, throws it back up high towards midcourt. And that's the difference. Arizona, unranked team, the only one of the four in here, comes off with a 75-71 championship victory. Up next, Sports It.
And the college game, you just saw it here on ESPN. Arizona, another upset. Not even ranked coming in, but they win at 75-71. Lute Olson now 8-0 all-time at Madison Square Garden. We got to get him out of Tucson. We're going to go back to the Garden now to get a review of the hoop proceedings at the first four. It's Brad Nessler and Dick Vitale. Gentlemen.
All right, guys, thanks a lot. And improbable is, I guess, the word that you would want to use to describe this. Arizona comes in, the only one of the four teams here that was unranked. They come in, they beat a Maryland team that was extremely good. We saw that tonight against Temple. And now to come in and knock off a very talented Florida team, obviously Arizona was underrated.
Well, there's no question about it. The freshmen really look like they're so talented. Bynum and Stoudemire, certainly contributors, and Fry inside with Fox. But also, let's not forget the great play of the guard. Jason Gardner was sensational. Anderson and also Walton, the three veterans, really stepped up. Jason Gardner showing his range as a shooter. Was brilliant last night against Maryland, and tonight he was brilliant again. There he is, taking it to the goal. He can go coast to coast with superb speed. He made big threes. He wanted the ball when the game was on the line. I'll tell you one thing, a special player. Now, he bricked this, but there he is with the big offensive rebound to deny Florida an opportunity to get a chance to tie the game.
And Anderson with the big play late as well. I like that play by Gardner, not just because he got the rebound, but had the presence of mind to throw it up with a couple of seconds left to run out the time in the clock. Just moments ago, Jay Billis caught up with a very happy Lute Olson.
Arizona with what may be called an improbable win in this Icon Classic. Head coach Lute Olson, it was the struggle tonight against a very solid Florida team, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I'm sure Billy probably had the same problem down there, but it was like we just shot our wad last night, and from the start, it was the biggest thing we had to try to do was to get them fired up. Hey, do you want to win the game, or are you thinking about how tired you are? And, the good thing about them is at the end they battled and we got the opportunity to win it, but it was not an easy one.
How much credit do you have to give to Jason Gardner for this one?
Well, I think anytime we play, we've got to give Jason credit. There's still some things he needs to do. We need more leadership and more communication out of him, but he's also got to get some help from Luke Walton with that too. But Jason is, he's just a tremendous competitor, and of all things, he misses 2 free throws, and they don't have somebody to cut the free thrower off. That was amazing. I thought 2 free throws, he'll knock those down.
Well, Coach, congratulations on a great game.
Thanks a lot, Jay. Appreciate it.
Let's go back to the studio.